What's up, everybody? Today I'm going to be filming one of those little talking vlogs I do where I talk to you about something that's a big thing for me at the moment. Today I want to talk to you guys about judgment. People passing judgment on you. Whether it's based on how you look, what you believe, how you act, whether it's one thing you've done that they see as the defining factor of who you are and what you are like. You can probably tell by the tone of my voice, it's an issue that bothers me. It bothers me a lot. In the fact that I find it hard to pass judgment on somebody based upon one thing. I find it hard to define a person and their being, their character, upon a label, upon how they look. I find too often that there is more to than what meets the eye, that there is more than just one level to a person. People are complicated things. We're different, all of us. We have so many layers to who we are. Like in the film Shrek, we are kind of like onions in the fact that there are layers to being a person. How you see the world, your logic, how you make sense of everything, to what you believe, what you find right, how you live your life. All of it is different, all of it is personal. And I find that I can only really judge a person and know a person after a little while, because I have to see at least a little bit of each layer. I have to see a little bit of each person to really know who they are. And even then, even if I've known them for years, I'm still discovering new things about each people that I know. Like, I could be talking to one of my siblings who I've known my whole life, and I'll learn something new about them within a minute, because everybody is so complex. I found that through a lot of my life, people judge you based upon one thing. Lord knows I've done it myself sometimes. I'll judge a person based on how they treated me at one point in their lives, at one point in my life. I know just the other day, I saw some people coming into the place that I work, people who used to cause me a lot of grief. They were bullies in my eyes, and they made me miserable. And I still had that snap judgment in my head, that preconception of who they were then to who they are now. But I had to stop myself, and I did. I went about my job, I did what I do. I didn't really converse with them, I was busy. But I know that who they were then doesn't necessarily define who they are now. They could change. People do. I have. I'm a lot more carefree and a lot more lenient than I was in high school. I know that in high school I was difficult, stubborn, very focused. It probably didn't make a lot of friends that way. I couldn't really see the point in makeup in boys. To be honest, I was really a pain. I know I was. And I didn't make it easy on myself in the fact that whenever someone said the slightest thing to me, even if it wasn't a joke, I could take it the wrong way. I could take it very personally. But hey, I was who I was, and they were who they were. It doesn't mean that we're the same people now. today. I still get judged today based upon one thing someone knows about me, or one thing they've seen that I do, one thing I've done. It's not who I am. That one action does not define a person. It doesn't define me. There's so much to who I am. There's so much to who each one of us are. Think about it. I am a kind person. I like to think so anyway. Caring. I like to be there for my friends when they need me. I'll do my best. But I can also be stubborn. I can be annoying. I can be driven and blinded. I can be very naive at times. I have this way of looking at the world. It's not necessarily how the world is. And I learn new things every day. But I am still naive in the moment of when it happens. I have my faults. I'm human. We all are. I make mistakes. It's how I learn. It's how all of us learn. I know who I am. It's taken a long time to learn that. But I do. And no matter what someone thinks of me, no matter what someone sees of me, so some people won't like you. So some people may see you as a role model. Some people might see you as someone that is a bad influence. So long as you know who you are, it doesn't matter. As long as you stay true to who you are, it doesn't matter. Just be you. That's all I've really got for this video, guys. I hope you like it. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!